Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your own girl, Bukola. To my whole subscribers, thank you for coming back, and to the new people, you are super welcome. Don't mind the noise for today. This guy, he's at the back. He's at the back while his other brothers have gone to school. It's been 2 years, guys. As in, I should do 2 years anniversary. Let me break the note. It's my 2 years in this UK. Hasn't God been faithful? God has really been faithful. It's been God all the way. If I start explaining how God has been faithful to me and my family, I will not live here. But God has been faithful. You know, September 16th, 2021, we left Nigeria to this country, and in it, God added to us. Yeah, I did a video on TikTok and Instagram that went viral. The TikTok and everybody just say congratulations. I didn't even know. Oga, you want to show face? Yeah, show face. I didn't even know that I was pregnant before we now had the baby, and God has been there all the way. I'll just share some things that I have learned over these 2 years. I've seen God in everything I do. So whatever it is that you are actually serving, just continue to serve him. Has God been faithful? Yes, he has been faithful. He says in his word, those who know their God, they shall do exploits. Yes, and we are really doing exploits. One of the things I asked God for when I was coming to this land was that God should put my foot on a standing ground. God should make me stand out. That whatever it is, that God should sort us out. He has been sorting us out. God has been proving himself beyond reasonable doubt. God has been proving himself. I don't know, maybe this video is just for somebody that is awaiting job and you're already disappointed. You've gotten a lot of unfortunate mail and you're already trying to give up. I'm going to use this experience of when I was in the bank in Nigeria. Before I got that job, there was one of my friends that just called me. I've sent him my CV before, so he called me that, Bukola, my brother has been trying to reach you. And then I was working in one firm in Okwebi. Person just called me that, Bukola, my brother has been trying to reach you, that the number on your CV is not correct. And I was like, how would the number on my CV be correct? It's not possible. That they should check well that the number on my CV is correct. And the guy said, go and check it. It's like they're trying to reach you, but the person that is speaking is not your voice. You know, when you edit CV and you don't even look up, you just edit the down part. That was what happened to me. When I check it, lo and behold, my CV was carrying 080 instead of 070. Like the numbers are correct, just 070. Hey, so I now dialed that number. It was actually an Hausa guy that has been picking the call. Yeah, you know, that was saying, nakwana. I was like, God. So the guy said I should call his brother. So I called his brother. I said, oh, where are you? I said, I'm in Okwebi right now. I said, can you come for an interview presently at UBA house? That should come, that their company is in UBA house. So I called my husband. I was like, then we were not married. We were just dating. I was like, Bobo, yeah, they called me to come for this job interview at UBA house at Marina, and I was in Okwebi. That should I go? What should I tell this my company? She was like, Ogbeni, go. That job, it was a small money that they're paying me then. Like, go now. Just tell them you want to get something in. But then I went. I just go home, tried to change to suit, got there, and the person told me that just take this letter, go to this so bank head office. Just all of them are in Marina. If you know Marina in Lagos very well. So I went there now. On getting there, HR said I should go to floor number 8. But I didn't hear her very well. I thought she said 13. So I went to 13. On getting to 13, I met this woman, this wonderful woman, and she was like, oh, can you do this in Excel? I said, yes, I can do it. So he gave me system to do it, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I just said that, please, ma, can you give me like 24 hours? I'll come back and do it for you. You know, when you go for interview and you're telling the interviewer that give me some I'll come back and do it, man. You know, I didn't know where the courage came from. I know it was the Holy Spirit that was leading me. I came back home, tried to do it. Next day I went there. So I told the woman, the woman said I should rate myself now. I said I can do 7/10 now. The woman said, okay, do it. I tried it, gave me plenty that I couldn't do it. The woman said, you know what? I don't know, when you left yesterday, the Holy Spirit just told me to take you. I'm going to train you myself. Go downstairs, meet with the HR, tell them that I have taken you. I cannot forget that woman in my life. Like, she gave me that opportunity. On a normal note, if she did not give me that opportunity, I might have lost that job. So I went downstairs and said, Mrs. E said, let's just say Mrs. E. Mrs. E said I should come downstairs to do my documentation, that she was taking me. The HR said, wait, which floor did you go to? I said 13. He said 13K. Abajo, the people in floor 8 have been calling me that you're not meant to go to 13, you're meant to go to 8. I was like, go to 8? How now? How now? He said the people that want you are in floor 8. I was like, God, and I've gone to floor 13. Imagine that she has said she doesn't want me. I would have gone home and she wouldn't have taken me, because I'm not even meant for her. I was meant for another floor. I was meant for another department. Hey God, that is why I said that God can be trusted. You know, when I remember what God did during that scenario, when I got downstairs, she did not call that out, madam, oh, the person that came to you was not meant for you. She was like, no, I want Bukola, I want her, I'm going to train her. The people that were in floor 8 started calling too. The person you sent it has not come. Those ones to say that they wasn't for me. I was like, this then I just finished university. I think we finished 2013. That was 2014. We finished 2012. That was 2014 after NYC. This one started calling. So I immediately knew that for me to be in that bank, for me to be in that unit, it should be God. This experience is just to tell you that even if you are given no, just know that God can still be trusted. If it is remaining 1 minute, things to go wrong, God can show up for you. It proved themselves, like it literally proved themselves. And whether you're in UK or you're not in UK, just know that God can still be trusted. Yeah, he can still be trusted. So if you have been trying to get a job, whether in UK or Canada or USA, and you've gotten a lot of unfortunate mail and the like, just know that God can still be trusted. Like, he can still be trusted. And when he will do it, he will shock you. It will shock you. You know, most time when we are praying for who to marry and the like, and you like, God, do this man, and when it comes, you're like, oh God, so this was your plan for me. Why was I doing ready around before? God can still be trusted. Another thing I have learned over the years, over these 2 years, is that God's time is the best. If God says he's going to do it, just allow him to do it. Don't rely on your own understanding. Don't rely on your own wisdom. Just trust him to do it. Don't rely on people when you get here. Don't rely on people. People can fail you. Your best friend can actually fail you, but God don't fail. God don't fail. One of the things I wish I knew was that immediately you're coming to study, that same month, like this September, those people that came in, start applying for job and put in view of what you are going to finish with, maybe in view, distinction, MSc computer science or MSc data science and the like. Start applying for job. That was the mistake I made. I did not start applying till I finished, and while I was going to finish, I got pregnant. So I did start applying. When I got pregnant, I didn't want to do anything just to have my baby. That was what was in my mind. So immediately you enter the UK, start applying, because the job that they will bring in that they will put out this year, you will actually resume it next year. So start applying now. Like now. Look for that job. Look for graduate training jobs. look for any of this job and start applying now. Another thing I wish I knew is that immediately you remove family planning, baby can enter. This one is just funny. Over the last 2 years, I removed family planning for my baby, for the second born, and I wanted to change. Because when I had my first baby, I wanted to change. I've been told that the kind of family planning I'm using, that if I want to remove it, if I want to have another baby, I must like start the removal like a year before. So I thought that was all going to happen for this my own too. So I removed family planning in January. Lo and behold, baby came in February. Like I wanted to just give myself space, and before you know it. So if you are coming to here to study, plan yourself well. If you have another baby, if you have had like 2 or 3 baby before, I think you should close your, you know what I mean, close it because it's not easy to have baby and be pregnant. Yeah, because childcare will humble you. Childcare will humble you, except you are a TTC mom that's trying to conceive mom. You can decide to get pregnant because you cannot stop the God's work. But if you have had other children before, I think you should just keep calm till you finish school before you get pregnant. A lot of people are going through stress like right now. Thank God when I had my own pregnancy, I was almost finishing, but it was still not easy because I cried. MSc here is not a joke, and you need to have your head stable before you can get pregnant at the same time be studying. So please don't get pregnant if you are studying, if you are not a TTC mom, if you are not trying to conceive, if you have had 1 or 2 baby before, don't get pregnant. Finish the school first before you get pregnant. It can be funny, but I know what I went through. I'm talking from experience. I have got somebody call me in last week, and she's pregnant, and she has issue with her projects. They picked her for plagiarism. She herself cannot even explain. But when you are pregnant in this country, you don't want to do anything to just have your baby. That was what happened to her. When she told me, she was just crying. They picked her for plagiarism. 85% plagiarism, like 85%. Where is she going to start from? So my dear, thank you for watching to this end. See you guys in my next video. Bye. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share. See you guys. Bye.